Let's talk about corporate jargon. You know, those buzzwords that get thrown around in meetings. We're going to break down some of the most common ones and show you how using simple, direct language can make you a way more powerful communicator at work.
Have you ever been in a meeting and suddenly it feels like you need a secret decoder ring just to keep up? People are talking about leveraging synergies and paradigm shifts, and you're just nodding along. Well, that kind of language doesn't just confuse people. It actually builds walls and slows everything down. So today, we're going to cut right through all that noise.
Okay, let's just dive right in with our first one. I guarantee you've heard this in a strategy session, the 30,000-foot view. So your boss says this, and look, the intention is good, right? They want the team to step back, to see the whole landscape before getting bogged down in tiny details. But does the phrase itself actually help, or does it just sound like corporate speak you're supposed to say?
I mean, the metaphor itself is pretty cool, I'll give it that. You know, you're way up in a plane, you can see everything. The cities, the rivers, the whole map, without getting distracted by one single car on one single road. It's all about that big picture perspective.
But here's the thing, we don't need a flight plan just to ask for perspective. The word overview does the exact same job. It's one simple word, it's super clear, and everybody gets it instantly. Let's start with an overview of our strategy. See? Simple, direct. And hey, while we're at it, that same idea is behind another one, blue sky thinking. Just call it what it is, creative brainstorming. It gets the same point across without the jargon.
All right, let's move on to our next one. This is a word that's all about getting the team on the same page. Alignment.
Oh yeah, this is a classic. You hear it from leaders all the time. They want to make sure the whole team is pulling in the same direction, which is great. It's about making sure nobody's effort is wasted. But is alignment really the strongest word for that?
Now, let me be clear. The concept here is absolutely crucial. I mean, without a shared understanding, projects just fall apart. People work on the wrong stuff, deadlines get missed, it's a mess. So the goal is non-negotiable, but the word itself, it can feel a little fuzzy, a little weak.
And this right here shows you the power of just one simple swap. What you're really looking for isn't some passive alignment, it's active agreement. Do we agree on the goals? Do we agree on the plan? Agreement is so much stronger. It implies a real commitment from everyone. It's the same reason we should ditch synergy, another vague team concept, and just say collaboration.
And finally, let's tackle a buzzword that always seems to pop up when people are stretched to their limits. Bandwidth.
Come on, you've either been asked this or you've asked it yourself, right? It's become this polite, kind of technical way to figure out if a colleague can handle more work. It's like we started talking about our own capacity like we're an internet connection. Can we handle more data? Because at its core, that's all this is about. Time and energy. It's a resource that's limited for every single one of us. And yeah, the tech metaphor is kind of clever, but it also sort of dehumanizes the whole conversation. We're not routers, we're people. Our schedules and energy levels can't be measured in megabits per second. So let's just try this instead. Availability. It's more direct, and honestly, it's just more human. Asking, do you have the availability to take this on, is a perfectly clear question about someone's time. And speaking of time, instead of saying you'll circle back, how about let's discuss this tomorrow morning? It replaces a vague promise with a concrete action plan. So we've just decoded 3 of the biggest offenders, but trust me, the list goes on and on. If you're finding these simple swaps useful for cutting through the corporate speak, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to Corporate Elevate. We're all about giving you practical tips just like these to help you level up your career. Okay, so we've gone through a few examples, but the real lesson here is so much bigger than just swapping out a few words. This is really about changing how we communicate so we can build stronger teams and, let's be honest, get better results.
Think about it. When you speak clearly, people trust you. They don't have to guess what you really mean. Using simple, direct words shows you're confident in what you're saying. You don't need to dress it up to sound smart. And maybe most importantly, direct communication just gets things done faster. It avoids confusion and gets your team moving. It's a genuine career superpower.
So as you head into your next meeting or write your next email, here's my challenge to you. Just pick one buzzword you know you use and try replacing it with a simpler, more direct alternative. It's a small change, I know, but it can have a huge impact on how effective you are. Thanks for watching.